Welcome everyone, it's Denise Richards here, psychic medium, clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader. Today I'm going to do the end of January, or from tomorrow the 14th to the end of the month, for my lovely water signs. That's Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. For all of you lovely water signs out there. Now remember, the future floats, nothing is set in stone, and you always have choice. And this reading may not resonate with you all. I tune in to spirit, and the messages that want to come through, as I say, may not resonate, but the other elemental readings may, so have a look at the others as well. And please feel free to like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. It's a very new channel. I'm still learning. Obviously not tarot. I've been reading the tarot like for over 20 years now. I've done thousands upon thousands of readings. So let's see what the underlying energy is, what's coming through for you over the next 2 weeks. No jumpers so far. I had a few, and all the other ones have literally leapt out of the pack. Not on this. Oh, no. Okay. Being told to split the deck now. And I'm here and choose the centre one, which I will do. I get 9 cards from here. And let's have a look at what the underlying influences and energies are for you, my lovely water signs. Right, let's see. Now the first card is one of the major cards. It indicates what's really going on. The Ten of Pentacles, the home, money, stability, the family. So for a lot of you, family is your main concern, area of concern, or enjoyment. This is not necessarily an unhappy card. This is a very, it is a family, a tribe that are very stable, have financial freedom, enough to be able to care for the elders, for the children, for the pets. So this is all financial needs, all material needs being taken care of within the family unit. And if you're running a business and that's indeed your family, this is a card saying, don't worry about money. That stability, that financial freedom that you've been seeking is on its way. It's joy and happiness in the family. It's meetings and reunions. I know we've just had Christmas, but what a lovely card to start you off. A very earthy energy. And the Ten of Pentacles, the next card, the Sun. So you've got reason to celebrate your family. It can indicate for some of you the birth of a child, a much waited for birth, one that may have taken a long time to come. This is a card of feeling good about yourself because you've worked hard, you've come through something that was a struggle, but the sun is now shining. The sun is shining for you. And it's the card that's crossing the Ten of Pentacles. There's good news in the family. I feel for a few of you, there could be a grandchild to be born. You could have heard of a pregnancy in the family. Or is it inner child healing? So these two cards indicate healing ancestral wounds. It can be really good news within the family about money, financial security, and the much awaited birth of a new project, a new baby. It's a card of birth. The sun shining. It's a very fiery energy, the sun, isn't it? And we're getting lots of solar flares at the moment, which are interrupting, from what I've heard, the radio, satellite signals in the stratosphere. There's a lot going on in the skies at the moment. So you've got the sun shining on you. You've got much happiness and joy coming in. And yes, you've had to work hard, you've been brave and courageous. Bravery and courage. Another major arcana. So for a few of you, it's about you. It's not about other people's influences over you. It's about you deciding what's right for you. It's about you being brave. It's about trusting the universe. So I'm getting the feeling that a few of you might be thinking of maybe putting money into a property or investing money into something else, and you're a bit unsure about the risk of it. I would say with these cards that the calculated risk is looking promising for you, that it will work out. And it is literally about trusting. She's got that lovely lemniscate above her head. It's about trusting something. So there's a need for you to be brave and strong, to allow the sun to shine again. The worst is over. Maybe there was a challenge within the family, and now those wounds are healing as you move forward. The Four of Cups now. Scorpio male leaning on a tree, looking at his options, making choices. So don't hold back in these decisions. You might want to say, I'm going to give it a time frame, a few months, maybe till April, the number 4. The number 4 in numerology is about hard work and structure, bringing order into one's world. And with this card here, there's so much on offer, but he's just literally indecisive. So don't allow indecision to hold you back. You've got a great opportunity here to put something behind you, as I said to the air signs earlier. Because what you perceived as a loss is actually a blessing in disguise. But if you go and talk to other people who are equally as wounded, you get more wounds, don't you? So try and, rather than think of you as being on the outside looking in, start to realise the abundance, the joy, the growth, the personal development is within you. That's represented by the church window there. That we're never alone, but sometimes in life we think that we are. That we're not. So as I look at these cards so far, I really think that there's been some challenges. There have been times when you've felt as though you've been on the outside looking in. That another person perhaps has been involved in this, a member of your family, an estranged member of the family, I want to say. But you've been brave, you've stepped aside from it, but I don't want you to carry those scars forever. The lame leading the lame, they say, so don't. I want you to step outside the box a little bit. Don't stay out in the cold, but seek support from those who can support you. Because right now in ground zero, you've got the 6 of Swords, being taken away from troubled waters, travelling on this new journey with your inner child. You're rowing the boat yourself as well, and you're taking with you everything you need. He's there, the guide, spirit guide, and that's the woman and her child there, but equally that could be your inner child or the rebirth that you're going through. So things are improving. This is a reading which is saying things are getting better. You just don't realise it. You have done the hard work. You've been brave, you've been courageous. There's good news on the way. I think a pregnancy in the family is one of them for a few of you. And also about taking a risk about perhaps putting money somewhere, investing in running a business or a new home. I'm getting property. And I'm getting an opportunity for you to, like, you know, the water signs have a tendency to get very emotional about things. And it's about keeping things in perspective. Not to get overly emotional, just bring the scales in, put it into balance. Because your outcomes, you're moving forward, you're moving away from a situation and something's coming towards you as well. So either way, the Knight of Wands is a passionate, young energy coming towards you with an offer, an opportunity, and it's right now. The measure of time is between now and May. So rather than feel as though you're on the outside looking in, whether it be a situation within the family or decisions that you're making about the opportunities that you're making involving the family, it's time for you to allow something new to come in. That measure, that night, that energy of like, they're opportunities, the nights, they tend to come and go. And the Knight of Wands is very, very fiery, very, very passionate. He's not grounded, he's just acting on impulse, but he comes in with an offer, with an opportunity. And he's coming in quite soon, between now and May. I'm seeing a job change for one or two of you as well. And the outcomes, letting go of the past, pain, sorrow and grief. A deceased loved one might be around you. I get an elder, a grandmother type energy for one or two of you. You may have lost a relative recently, and they're here to tell you how much they love you and that they're with you and they've never left you. So although we lose, we don't really, because the energy of that is always with us, because we live in a 3D realm, but there's 4D, 5D, and there's no point in looking at what you've lost when all you need to do is turn around and see the 2 cups behind you are leading you towards what you're about to gain. And I'm looking at that bridge in the distance there. The bridge is there for you to cross when you're ready to move on. So there may have been some loss and grief, but equally the first 3 cards of the reading tell me that the worst is over. You're moving in a new direction now, and that someone, an elder, may have crossed over. There could have been an inheritance around that. There is money in this reading, but there's some form of like emotionality about it. You're moving through. The worst is over, and the outcome is the 2 of Cups. Is love, union, positivity, soulmate connection. Wow. Good card to end, isn't it? 2 of Cups, soulmate connection. And I feel that this is a reading of family connections, romantic connections, even moving in together, the birth of a child. So much to be happy about. But there's this energy of feeling a little bit withdrawn and at loose ends with yourself about it. So let go of any guilt that you feel. Let it go, because you deserve the success that wants to come in. It's really positive, isn't it? So let's have a look at an angel card. When the sun wants to shine, the sun wants to shine. And even when it's cloudy, there's a blue sky behind the cloud. The sun's always there. We don't always get to see it, but it's there. We wouldn't be existing if it weren't for the sun. The sun wants to shine in your life again. I'm being drawn to take the first card. Goddess of Justice. Justice will be done. What seems like an injustice is actually a blessing. My last reading got a similar card as well. So it's about things working out for you in the end. Life seems unfair sometimes, but remember the wheel, it goes around. It peaks and troughs. So things are getting better, but there's still that residue of perhaps old feelings of grief and loss, but there's a birth, a rebirth coming in. The Goddess of Justice, how beautiful is that? That's your reading, my lovely water signs, and until next month, take care, love you all the best.